Hello everyone, I have a new quad which I made from old frames, actually made from scrap of old frames because I have an old frame like this and unibody main plate with a 4mm thick, and I have three of these. One have a cracked arm, another one is a new one, and another one has one arm bent but not cracked. So I sandwich the two plates together, the new one and the bent arm. I sandwich it together, and this one I do not use it. So I show you just example. This one is just example. So I use this glue to attach the two main plates together. No more nails, industrial strength adhesive that bond most material without the need of nails or screws. Both stick. It should be enough, I think. So I use it. Actually, I used it before with other frames, and it works great. But I never used it with the main plate before. So this is the first try, and it turned out great. And use it and sandwich the two main plates together. Hold it with a ball at each tips and at the main body. And then after it dried out, I coat the edge with a CA glue, this Ogon super strong glue I bought from South Korea. But if you want to buy a CA glue, find any CA glue that has a cap like this. This cap has a needle inside, which is make it very, very good, because every time you close the cap, the needle penetrate into the tube, and it prevents it from being stuck by the excess glue. So every time you open the cap, you can use it right away. You don't have to find needle to puncture through the glue that stuck the tube. Okay. Just find the glue with this cap. I coat the edge between the two. If you see, if you can see that the edge between the two plates, I coat it with the CA glue all around the edge of the plate. And then for the arm, I dip it into a baking soda before the CA glue dried out. And I pour baking soda into a box like this, and just before the CA glue dry, I dip it into the pile of baking soda and make it coated all over. But do not coat the space where you have to mount your motors and also the screws at the bottom. Okay, but anyway, if it penetrate into those areas, you can file it out easily. It can be managed. So it turns out to be this quad, but is the 8mm of main plate is was too heavy. So I trim it with the dremel and the blade, a cutting blade that can cut through carbon fiber. So if you can see, the arm tips was like this, and I modify it to be like this, and the weight reduces a lot. Also, I'm not sure where. Okay, you should be able to see at this position that the edge of the arm has been chamfered. I don't want to use the word chamfer because I literally shed a lot of meat out of the edge. It becomes not 90-degree edge, it becomes like 30-degree edge. Okay, I drill out, I cut out, I file out a lot of carbon fiber. If you can see here, there are a lot of holes in the main body, but in the area that is not concerned with the strength of the structure. So it turns out that the main plate weight only 90 grams after the modification, combined with the standoffs, 4 standoff, and the 4mm top plates, which is sandwiched together from 2mm top plates too. It shouldn't be weight more than 120 grams, which is very acceptable for freestyle frame. And that's it. And it turns out to be a very good quad because there is no oscillation whatsoever, whether the sideway oscillation from the motor, no, the vertical oscillation, no, nothing, yellow free. Very easy to make the footage clear of oscillation and vibration from the hardware. Okay, that's very good. So how good is it? Let's see the video, and thank you for watching.